Hey y'all, what's going on? See, I got some crawfish here, some potatoes, and some corn. I just felt like, I just felt like I was in the mood for some crawfish. So, oh man, let's get into it. It is cooling down, and I'm happy that it's cooling down some. It's just been a really hot summer, and it's just been long, long and hot. Crawfish are pretty good. Yeah, it's been a long, drawn out, very hot summer, and I'm just glad to have change of season. This is actually my third time eating crawfish, y'all. The first time I had it, it was crazy. It was from a Chinese food buffet, and it was disgusting. Like, I was disgusted. I think because they didn't wash them. They probably, with these crawfish, you got to wash them really, really good because they live in like mud and stuff. My husband will tell you that he grew up by like the water, by the coast of North Carolina. And he said he's seen them all out crawling and stuff during storms, like in the mud and dirt and stuff, and that's where they live at. So, they're going to have that embedded in their bodies. Yeah. Have that stuff in their bodies. It just didn't taste good. Yeah, it tasted like dirt when I had it. So that means somebody didn't clean them too well. So you got to be careful with some of these restaurants. Just knowing how they, clean their food and stuff. They're really doing things the right way. Yeah. We're doing things the right way. First time I had them, obviously they didn't do things the right way. It was disgusting. That's why I didn't eat them for years. It took me a long time to get, to feel like I wanted to eat them again. So, it was just a bad experience. I don't let bad experiences ruin me. Although some people do. They're like, I'm never eating this again. I'm never eating that again. I always usually give it 1 or 2 more tries. The second try, it was okay. I just don't think I seasoned it too well. And this is my third try. It tasted, tastes pretty well seasoned. Yeah, these are frozen. These are from Walmart. Cause I don't have those connections like that with farmers and stuff like that. I mean, fishers. So, yeah, this is the meat right here, y'all. Kind of reminds me of lobster meat. I don't want to sound stupid because I'm pretty sure they're kind of in the same family or whatever. But it's kind of like, to me, you're digging for like a small piece of meat. And it's a tail that you're digging for, and it just kind of look like a mini lobster to me. And I know some people might joke and say, I don't know the the history behind these though, but maybe it is part of the lobster family or something. I don't know, y'all, but I want to talk about some real important things. Man, I always try to pick something that's that I see or that I'm familiar with. I want to talk about friendships in our community. God, this stuff can be hard to get out. I don't want to break my nails because I just have gel on my real nails. Yeah. But yeah, I want to talk about friendship in our communities. Somebody made a point to me, and they said they believe that social media didn't change the way friendships are. And I thought about it. I was like, maybe they mean that, online people think they know you by, a little bit of information they get. They feel like they really know you, but you know, it's kind of hard to get to know somebody by just because of the pictures they make or a few short videos, but people still feel like they do. They still feel like they know how you are, and that's just not true. People have different, you know, different sides to them. Look at this meat. Pretty thick. I might make some crawfish fries though, y'all. I have to do a lot of digging on my downtime and put it together. But anyways, she said that pretty much people think they know you based off of social media and whatnot. And people, I guess they judge you. And, you know, whether they follow you or not, they may think, well, this is the type of person that I will hang out with because, you know, we have this in common or whatever, or this is the type of person that I won't hang out with because I don't like how she is like this. I don't like that about her. You know what I'm saying? Misleading. So I do feel like social media is misleading, if you ask me. But many people have businesses online. So how can you really, you know, they may be doing something, taking a picture or taking a video for views and a sponsorship. So how can you really say that you know who they are, how they are, because they have to, you know, it's kind of like their job, you know. So that's one reason people, you know, that's one thing that I thought about. I'm sorry, when somebody brought that to my attention. I said, yeah, they have a point, you know. Social media makes people judge you and until who they think that you are, or if you have something in common with them or not, you know. But friendships, it's a lot of different components to friendships nowadays. Speaking, if you want to hang out with somebody that you have something in common with, I mean, why wouldn't you want to hang out with somebody that you have something in common with, you know? So, and then you want to talk about what you have in common with this person. Is that what we're doing? Are we looking at other women and seeing, I want to hang out with her because she's married like me. I don't hang out with women that are not married. You know, or me and this girl, we both got good jobs. We both got nice cars, nice bodies. You know, we're going to have a lot in common. I don't know. I feel like a lot of that is superficial. I mean, just because you feel like, you know, somebody looks a certain way doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a connection with them. Maybe they do things that you're not into. Maybe they, you know, are a heavy smoker or a drinker or something. And then you're like, dang, you know, this is a beautiful girl. I can't believe she get down like this. Or maybe she's promiscuous and you're not. So it's just thinking about, just me just ranting about friendships and thinking about a lot of things that people may want to look at or think about as I get older. I start to think about all these things myself. My last friendship, like my best friend, my BFF, that's what y'all still want to call it. Now, this was the homie. I'm telling you, y'all. I known this girl for like ever, right? So, this is how it went down, y'all. This is how it went down. Pretty good. So, she met this guy. Yeah, she met this guy. It's one of those stories. And she was like all in. She wanted to get married, everything. And she was just like try to get pregnant by the guy too. And I was like, dang, girl. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, you know, I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to get pregnant. Boom, boom, boom. She barely even knew the guy like that. But she was, you know, she was like, he's about to go into the military. I'm ready. Obviously, she wanted some military benefits, which is, I'm not bashing her. I try to stay away from bashing people, y'all, because you just never know. But you never know how things might work out for them. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story. It's gonna get better. Okay. So she was like all in. You know, they were in Alabama at the time, right? Both of them stayed there. And he was about to join the Marines. And she was like, you know, I'm trying to get married, trying to have a baby, blasey, blasey. So I was like, girl, at the time, I was younger. I was like, girl, you tripping. You know, get to know the guy, you know, all this stuff, whatever. So he ended up making it into the Marines. He actually did make it into the Marines, y'all. And the first station that he got placed at is in North Carolina, where I'm at, North Carolina. So they got married right before he got placed. So they went to the courthouse, did their thing, and then she ended up getting pregnant like a month or so later. So everything was like boom, boom, boom. And you know, our friendship started to deteriorate. Obviously, I wasn't married at the time. So the friendship was like, I was actually in school. I was in college at the time. So, you know, I was talking about school, and she was like really just not really talking about too much of anything. She really just, you know, every time I talked to her on the phone, it was a lot of dead air, dead silences. And I remember one time I was talking to her, and she was like, girl, my husband just brought some hot dog home. I'll talk to you later. And then I went here for her for like several weeks, few months. I guess she was trying to like distance herself from me because she felt like I ain't got nothing in common with her no more. I'm married, you're not. I don't talk to women that are not married like me. You talking about somebody that's heartbroken by that? It broke my little heart, girl. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. It's just that I was so shocked. If anything, it wasn't jealousy. Obviously, I always felt like it was just not my time. It was going to be my time when it's my time. So I was in school. I was thankful for that process. She didn't even have an education or anything as far as on a college level. So she was just trying to hook her a fish. You know what I'm saying? Hook her somebody that's going to take care of her, which is her thing. I didn't know she was really like that, but anyways, you talking about hurt, honey, I was hurting. I was hurting. I couldn't believe it. And then I felt like insecure about myself. And so I'm gonna tell you, the story is getting better, y'all. It's gonna get better. I feel insecure about myself because I'm like, dang, I'm not married. So she tried to hook me up with her husband's cousin, and he was in the Army. He just joined the Army. So it was like, you know, Army, a Marine, and he was stationed in Korea. And he was a jerk. I felt like he was cheating on me. I never met him. And she was talking about maybe I can get married when he come back. And she was just, you know, it was just so weird. I was just like, nah, it just didn't work for me. So me and him ended up breaking up, but we wasn't even really together because I ain't never met the guy. So the funny thing is that I went out there to see her, spend the night with her. Her husband was overseas, and I guess she was lonely. So she was kind of like, you know, using me for company and stuff. And I just couldn't believe it that she changed so much. I still just had a hard time believing it. So anyway, me being a nice person that I am, drove all the way down there, which is like a 2-hour drive from where I'm at. I'm like Raleigh to Jacksonville. I think it's I don't remember the name of that base, that Marine base out there, y'all. If y'all know North Carolina, y'all probably know. Maybe it's Cherry Point or something like that. I don't know. I get them confused. But I drove out there, and I ended up meeting this dude. Ended up meeting this guy through a guy that I went to high school with. I was just like, you know, at that point, I just this was years, this was a while later after she'd been married for a while and all that, and I was still in school going on with my life. I was at the point I was ready for a relationship. You know, I had been single for a while, and I was ready. So my homeboy I went to high school with, he said, yo, I know somebody that I work with, you know, out that way, New Bern, out that way. So it He introduced me to the guy. So when I went out there, I spent time with her. I ended up going off to see the guy. We went to Olive Garden. We ate. Of course, he treated me, and he was just so nice, so sweet, and that's my husband today. So that was a, you know what I'm saying, that was a cool story, y'all. And I was trying to get her to meet him because that was still my best friend in my mind. I want her to meet this guy. I just like, he different, he nice, you know, something different about him. She didn't want to meet him. She said, no, I don't feel comfortable meeting him. My husband ain't around, yada yada. Never met him. After that, she texted me. She said, I felt like you used me. I said, use you for what? Like, coming down here, you ain't come to see me. You came to see this guy. I said, girl, like, you don't get it, do you? I'm down there to see you. I stayed the night with her for like 2 nights in a row. We went out to eat. So just because I went out on a few hours to see a guy, that's a problem for you? So I felt like she just didn't want to deal with me anymore because she was married and I wasn't. So we stopped talking. And that was like several years ago. I haven't talked to her since. And I ended up getting married to the guy that she never wanted to meet. And that's supposed to be my best friend, right? Oh, life is crazy. Life is real crazy, y'all. I haven't talked to her in 7, 8 years. Now, I did sneak on Facebook to see. I couldn't help myself. I just had to see how she was doing. I knew she probably didn't want to talk to me. And she had another kid. So she had like 2 kids by the guy. And from the looks of it, they look like they still together. I'm like, good luck to her. You know, good luck to her. I ain't no hater, y'all. Even though she was on some stuff a little different than what I'm on, I ain't no hater. That's what worked for her. You know what I'm saying? So, back to friendships, y'all. Oh, man. I mean, you gotta do what works for you, I guess. Some girls got friends that, you know, they be out in the club with all the time, and that's all they do. They go out to the club together. They don't really talk to them until it's time to go and hang out again. I don't go out to the club no more, honey. So I wouldn't be that type of friend. This meat is everything. Now, I've been seeing them crawfish fries on Instagram. That's why I wanted to try them, y'all. So tell me what y'all think. I never had them, though. But I seen them. So I'll put them out and give them a try. But it's so many dynamics to friendships. You know, it's even okay to be associates with somebody, like a coworker. I feel like it's okay. You don't have to always have, everybody don't have to always be your friend, you know? If you think that everybody's gonna be your friend, then it might be a personal problem, something that you're missing in life, or, you know, some type of deeper issues. Not everybody's gonna be your friend. Not everybody's out for you, you know? Some people are out and they, you know, you don't have much in common with, you know? And then, it's just so many different things, y'all. It's just a lot. I tell y'all, I had a lot of stories, though. I'll tell y'all another story. I had a homie from high school. Was my homie. Now, that was my road dog. Now, she was ready to hit the club up and party hard with her, you know, straight out of high school. We used to party hard. Every club, you know, we used to party, y'all. Hit the clubs, you know, all that stuff. But after a while, after a couple years, let me get a bite of this corn. With her, now we went to high school together before we were even legal to go to the club. So maybe after high school, we were legal, we was both clubbing and all that stuff. I started to realize that if it weren't about the club or nothing, she would never answer the phone. I would call her, be going through something. I asked her advice about, you know, something, and she would never answer the phone. But soon as Friday or Saturday comes, she was all in. Would come over, all that. So throughout the years, I realized that was a pattern for her. Even I slowed down, you know, being in a relationship and whatnot. And she still was trying to get me to go to the club. I even got tired of going to the club, honey. I was tired. I was like, girl, you know, I'm working. I had me a decent job, working 40, 50 hours a week. I'm like, girl, I ain't stuck no club like that no more. Man, when I told her that, I stopped hearing from her. I said, dang, how did she turn into a club friend? And as long as I knew this girl, and that's how it's been, you know. You can call it falling out. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I look outside, honey, because them leaves blowing, scaring me. Scaring me a little bit. You know, people go through different phases in their life. I think she got about maybe three kids now. I stopped hearing from her. So I guess we had a little falling out. That situation, pretty crazy, because, you know, I felt like I was being used, and at some point, I guess I should have just woke up and smelled the coffee. Like, I don't know, I'm a Taurus, y'all, so I'm a loyal friend. You know, I'm a very loyal friend, and I guess I just didn't wake up and see what she was about. Like, I guess I just, you know, just kept dealing with her and kept doing what she wanted. I could have woke up a little sooner, but I just didn't. And, you know, she was pretty much using me for the club. And, we just, yeah, it wasn't no argument or nothing. I just stopped hearing from her. She stopped answering the phone when I called her just to talk or anything. It was just like, she just stopped answering because I guess she couldn't get me to the club with her anymore. And maybe she found some new club friends. Who knows? Probably. So that was a pretty interesting friendship. It started off as a friendship, and then it ended up being like an associate, because she wasn't there for me. I mean, she was a very smart girl, so I would call her for advice on guys and stuff. I'm like, what you think about this guy? And she was very smart in school and math and all that stuff. So I don't know, you know, what really changed in her, or, you know, made her that way. But now, I talked to her years later, honestly. And she was crazy about this guy that, you know, obviously had a lot going on. Like, you know, criminal-wise. I was like, dang, girl, you could have did a little better than that. You know, you want to see people do good. You want to see people that you knew or that you know do good for themselves. And she ended up having kids by that guy. And she was like, yeah. And that was actually her husband. I was like, your husband? And she was like, yeah, he just got out of prison and all that. Now, that girl was one of the smartest girls I ever seen. We had math class together in high school. And I didn't even understand math. I used to get my homework information from her because she was so smart. I used to copy her homework. That girl was smart. I couldn't believe that she ended up dating a convict or marrying a convict. I don't know. I just thought, I don't know. I just didn't. You know, you just never know what people are going to do with their life, though. You know? My nose is ready because this stuff is a little spicy, y'all. You just never know what people gonna do with their lives, how things gonna turn out. But it's okay, you know, if you're falling or growing apart with somebody, it's okay, you know. No matter how long you've known them, I realize it's okay. Some friendships, like they say, are a lifetime. Some of them, not many. Some are and just for a short period of time, and then some people are just your associates. So it's okay. You're not gonna always have all these friends. If you think you got 10 friends, something's wrong. Nobody's gonna have no 10 friends. Something is missing on what you think a friend is. What I mean by that, y'all, these things are hard to get open. you got people around you, you know, just for different reasons. You know, some people might be using you for something. You gotta figure out what you're being used for. That is good. In that case, with the last girl, you know, that turned into a club friend, I was being used to go out for partying purposes. At some point, you know, I could have, you know, I guess stopped it and woke up and smelled the coffee. The first girl, everything was all good until she got married. And she was like, I ain't got no friends unless you married. She was talking to friends with military wives and all that, making new friends. And I guess I just wasn't on her level. Well, it hurt. Honey, I ain't lie. But look at it now. Now I'm the one who's married, and I get to think about stuff like that. I get to analyze stuff like that. Would I be friends with a girl who's not married? If I choose to, is that not good? Tell me what y'all think. Should I be friends with somebody who's on the same level as me? Should I only talk to other women that's married? I mean, what y'all think about it? Yeah. I got a little bit of experience in this life thing, y'all. A little crazy though. These things are, you can tell that they some dirty looking little things. They just, so the outside of them just looks so dirty, y'all. But yeah, I got a little life experience. I've been through a couple things. The first girl, for her, it's like, you know, if you ain't in the same lane as me, we can't be friends. Now, I know that girl since we were probably about 11 or 12. People change, you know. People not gonna be the same people from like 15 years. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to be the same for the rest of their life, you know? But it just hurt because I still felt like we still could have been friends. I wasn't talking to her about her marriage or nothing like that, you know, because she wouldn't say nothing about being married or nothing, about her husband or them. She was like, you know, she was just really, like marriage minded. And she was like, you know, she wouldn't say nothing. I guess because she felt like, I won't marry, I'm going to be negative. I wasn't trying to be negative or nothing. She didn't say nothing. She did say something to me. I remember I had got my tax money back, and she said, you need to be good with money. You need to save for a rainy day. And I was like, wondering like, dang, are they having money issues? Is that why you tell me that? Like, I'm good. You know, I'm working. I'm good. You know, but she wasn't working. She actually, let me tell you what she did with her life. Okay. She was working at Cato, and she just quit, you know. She was like, I don't have to, you know, work. My husband take care of everything. So she just sat around the house. She became a full-time housewife. And I think that's what she wanted to be. I didn't think she wanted to, like, work for nobody. She told me her last job at Cato, she was like, you know, you don't understand. They get on my nerves. She ended up becoming a manager, too, you know. I don't think they make much there. But she was just complaining about it. You know, working ain't for everybody. You know. It ain't for everybody. But, you know, she's lucky she had somebody that was, you know, willing to take care of her and everything. So I never met her husband. Funny thing, I never met him. But he seems like a good dude. So she got lucky. And like I said, she became a full-time housewife. She quit her job and, you know, he was always getting deported. So I'm pretty sure he was always sending her, you know, the money that he make. I know military guys make a lot by going overseas and sending it back to their wives to pay bills and, you know, take care of things in the household and whatnot. And I think that was just her You know, I think she was happy with that, you know. Now, some people will say she a lazy, you know what I'm saying? Call her a gold digger. I've heard stuff like that. That she ain't jack, looking for somebody to take care of her. I heard that. I mean, that's some people's opinions, you know. Some people believe that all women should work. Every woman should have a job and not sit around their homes and depend on their husband's income. You know, since there are opportunities now for women to work. You know, in the past, women didn't have the opportunity to work or to vote or, you know, all of that stuff, huh? Some people believe 2 incomes is better than 1. And nobody should be sitting around, you know, under one person income. Feel like if you're married, that's their choice, you know what I'm saying? That's their business, you know? Whatever works for people works for people, you know? Everybody's different. But, yeah, you know, that's how I feel about, everything concerning, friendships and stuff. I feel like celebrities have a hard time because they don't know who's being sincere and who's not. You know, they work around so many people trying to come up off their name, family members trying to use them. You know, I feel like they have a harder time. Because they're cash cows and they have an entourage of people around them, but that don't mean that they're your friends like Kevin Hart. You know, somebody in his crew leaked his tape. He knew what Kevin was doing, you know. I guess he just stabbed him in the back. He was just like, you know, I'm telling on this dude. Obviously, I think he's still in jail for that. I think that's called extortion. I guess he just, you know, seen an opportunity to make some more money and to destroy somebody. So obviously that was, you know, I think they were childhood friends too. So maybe that was some type of jealousy. And that's a whole nother arena right there. You got to be careful. There are some jealous people out here. Jealous people. I mean, they want your life. I mean, you can't really want what somebody else has, because I feel like God gonna bless us all with something. You know what I'm saying? Even though somebody else's life might look good or they might make more money than you, you still don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. You don't know. So you shouldn't want somebody else's life or, you know, whatever, just because it looks good online or it looks good from the outside. You know, just focus on the blessings that God gave you. I feel like we all were blessed with something, you know. You all have some type of blessing. Something. He ain't gonna leave you out here without nothing. Crawfish pretty good. He ain't gonna leave you out here without nothing. Like, why would our Creator put us here and you don't have nothing? No tools, no talents, no nothing. Come on now. I doubt it. But jealousy is a common thing. That Kevin Hart scandal thing with that guy did, it was pretty stupid, because I'm pretty sure by you working around Kevin, I'm pretty sure he gave you some money, looked out for you. He's a millionaire. I'm pretty sure he gave you a job in his entourage to do something where you probably wouldn't have got in the regular workforce, you know? But just to do that, it goes to show, not everybody your friend, no matter how long you known them. Telling you, boy. You know somebody so many years, people change. You gotta watch out. People change throughout the years, you know. It's just not the same people. So, yeah, that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot to take in. Y'all tell me what y'all think about all of that I was saying. I know I said a lot, a mouthful, because I talk. I love intellectual conversations. I'm sorry, I feel like spitting's flying everywhere. But I love intellectual conversations, guys. I do. You know, I'm a tourist. I love intellect. So tell me, y'all. Share y'all stories with me. Tell me what you think. But that's about it, honey. Yeah, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Bye, y'all.